No, back over here to the blackberry patch. So I moved the horses to grass this morning. I gotta move them again in a little later. Once they eat that, I'll move them again. You see there's Flower and Daisy. They're both doing good. But I noticed when I was moving them, look at this. I noticed a couple blackberries, and then I noticed a couple more, and then I noticed this whole patch. And then over here, there's more. But yeah, look at this. Blackberries everywhere. So, I know the grass is super tall here. Whatever, haven't had the horses eat this section yet, but what I'm gonna do, y'all can hang out with me if you want, but I'm gonna sit here and pick some blackberries by hand into this colander. Now some of them are a little bit past and some of them aren't quite ripe, but the majority of them right now are ripe. Like, yeah, some of them are pretty small. This is not a, this is a wild blackberry patch. It's just been here since before we ever bought this property. Right now I'm going to go through and just pick all of these ripe blackberries. Not the ones that are all dried up and shriveled, but all these really good ones. Yeah, this is awesome. But getting in here without getting all these thorns on me is going to be the issue, because there are a ton of thorns on this. Get here and get some of these. I'll move the camera as I move around, I guess. Oh, I think I dropped one. Really good one. Whew. I'm going to actually just knock that down and stand on it. That'll keep it from scratching me all up. May hurt the plant a little, but it'll come back. This plant's been mowed over a couple times too over the last couple years. And then this year it just came back and produced a bunch. That one's got a bug in it. Literally a fly sitting there eating the blackberry while I'm picking the ones around it. Okay. Anybody even watching this? Or am I even live? 12 people. I doubt I'll get all of these blackberries, but I just want to get some and give some to my mother-in-law, and yeah, I'll probably put the rest in a bag and freeze them. I dropped another couple of them. I picked one and bumped the one next to it and it fell. And then I tried to catch that and bumped the next one and it fell, and they both ended up falling. Not quite covering the bottom of it yet. But, let's see, there are a bunch of them though. Trying to get in here and pick them without getting the bad ones, just getting all these good ones. We'll have to rinse these and freeze them. I think that's going to be the plan. another one. But that's how come you end up with a lot of blackberries in the same area. I think they expand from the roots, but also when they fall off, they reseed themselves. Okay, I gotta move over a little bit. Knock this bump down, stand on the ones that are blocking me from getting to the others. Y'all still see me? Oh, I don't even know if it's even live. That's what I got so far. I know there's one in there that's not quite right. I picked one that wasn't quite right for some reason. Probably get more views if I just turn the camera to show the horses while I'm sitting here picking. Y'all probably don't want to watch me pick. You'd probably rather watch the horses eat grass, huh? Almost have enough to cover the bottom of the colander. There's probably enough here to anyways, probably enough here I can fill this colander up is what I was thinking. But I don't know if I'm gonna pick that many. That fell right off, so did that one. Some of these are small and some of them are good size. There's a group of good ones right there. Not moving my feet much while I'm standing here. I'm bending over to pick them because I am literally standing on blackberry vines that would have their thorns all in me if I wasn't standing on them. Blackberry bush, not really a vine. I don't know if this is the best use of my time today. That's what I feel like doing right now. I still have a bunch of work to get done in the house. Sometimes you just need to spend some time outside. Yeah, that's what I've got so far. Oh, 7 people watching. Anyways, I'll move over this way and start picking some of these now. There's a bunch back in there. They're going to be a little harder to get to. Just a little bit more of a stretch to get to them. How about this? I don't think very many people are watching or interested in watching me pick blackberries. You get 12 people watching. You see I've got blackberries to pick all through there. But I know most people would rather watch the horses. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm going to give this a shot for a few minutes and see how many people we have watching after a minute. Hey Daisy. Got more blackberries. Maybe it's just the time of day. Nobody's got time to sit and watch a live stream. How's everybody doing today? The 8 of you that are here watching. Oh, there's some blackberries in there with the horses too. Okay. Let's see. So I was just picking them from right here. There's a bunch right in there. I'm going to try and get those next. Let's turn this down a little bit so you can see them. So I'm going to end up stepping on that one to knock it down so I can get to the ones behind it. So let's pick the blackberries off of it first. And that's about it for those. Now I can knock that down and get over here. Some of them are already drying up, already past the point of being good, but some of them aren't even ripe yet. Majority of them right now, I would say, are good and ready to pick. And then we'll knock this now to get to the ones behind it. Still have to water the garden today, but somebody turned, well, the well was left turned on, and so there wasn't much water pumping out of it, so I had to shut it off and let it refill for a bit. Squash bug doing on the blackberries? Or is this where they're coming from? Maybe I need to throw my squash away from the blackberries. Getting some more blackberries picked. There, I think I scratched my hand up a little bit. Get down into these lower ones. I got to get through all the thorns up above them. The lower ones seem to be the better ones right now. Oh, little tiny scratches though. Alright. That's pretty well picked over, not completely. Oh, back in here and there's more. There's another big group of them right down here. They're in good shape and ready to be picked. Looks like these ones that are lower that have been in the shade aren't dried out as bad. Yeah, right there. You guys probably saw those from the camera, and I couldn't see them from where I was standing. So let's just go. Wow, I missed a big group of them down here. And I was around the other side. Yeah, quite a few on there. Whew, that's going to be painful getting to those. I don't have to pick the whole patch right now. Those are some good ones right there, though. I want to get those. Ouch. Whew. Ouch. scratched my knuckle up pretty good and I'm bleeding now. Yeah, the bottom down here is where they're the best. The problem with wild blackberries is they're covered in thorns. Obviously didn't step on them or they'd have been all smashed. I step it next to it, knock the thing down. Okay. Wow. Alright, let's move this camera over a little bit. I know there's still a few over there I could pick, but I've got some. And there's a big group of them right in here to pick. But I got scratches on the back of my hands already. Yeah, sun glare on the screen. I can't even tell how many people are watching, if anybody. Yeah, there's a few good ones. So for anybody who's got blackberries on their property, go check them. See how close they are to getting ready. Even if the wild blackberries, and right now wild blackberries for me are completely ready to pick. Like today is the day to pick them. By tomorrow, a lot more of them will be shriveled up. A few more of these red ones will be ripe. Maybe it's not just a single day, maybe over the next couple days. Good time to pick, but with as many as are already shriveled up, the longer you wait to pick them, the less you're going to get, I think. I know not all of these are 100% ripe. As you can see, some of them have a little bit of that red color to them still. Yet I'm going ahead and picking them. They may end up a little sour, but they'll still be good to eat. Okay. Ooh, bugs flying around me now. Whatever. We'll rinse these. One of the reasons I'm picking them into this colander is so I can just rinse them off when I get there, because when I get them inside anyways. Push that down so we can get to these ones right in here. Well, my hands are definitely going to be stained for today. I don't know how long it'll last, but alright, it's getting hot. I'm sweating. I've picked a bunch. There's a bunch left to pick. But yeah, I didn't fill the colander full, but my hands are hurting and I'm sweating, so I think I'm gonna show the horses for another minute and then I'm going to go back in. Hello everybody. 22 minutes. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading the screen. It's so bright out here. But yeah, you can see the blackberries I got picked. I'll rinse them and put about 3/4 of them in a Ziploc and freeze them. Horses have got a bit to eat right now, and I'll have to come out and move them again and get them more grass. Let them eat up all this tall grass in the area. can see they were here a couple days ago. And I'm just letting them eat it all down to nothing, and then they're also cleaning up some of the trees that are in the area too, that getting overgrown with some trees. So and I do need to. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Thanks everybody that took the time to watch. Here's Daisy to say hi.